Snapshot coming in and somehow turned away there by TD. He'd already gone the wrong way as Atik goes across here to take the resulting corner. This is only the opening minute, remember, as the header comes in, but soaring over the bar there by Verl. And it's a tremendous atmosphere here in Magdeburg. The pyro already out 1 minute in, especially after that electrifying start, as Magdeburg do have the best attack and the best goal difference, and they could go 4 clear at the top of Osnabrück, who put the pressure on by winning yesterday, beating 1860 Munich by 3-1. Meppen went up to third with a win at Dortmund 2, and as it stands, Vienna currently there at the moment, winning just past half-time, 1-0 against Zwickau, as we see the smoke here causing a little bit of a problem for the visibility in the stadium, especially from our camera angle. But down on field, it looks as though it's clear enough to continue playing, as Magdeburg have only suffered 1 loss here at the MDCC Arena. The joint best home defence as well they've got. However, Verl will be looking for a repeat of last season's results here. They won 4-0 in what was Christian Tietz's first match in charge of Magdeburg. They've been on the ascendancy since, but that was a real baptism of fire for him. They were down to 10 men, but it was already 2-0 by that time, as Janic, Yildirim with a double, and Sander all scored for Verl on that day. As you can barely see at the moment on the camera what's going on. It's Verl on the attack here, who under Gerino Capreti have really improved incredibly in that time. Since 2017, he's only overseen success at the club. Last season they did brilliantly to finish 7th. They were favourites to go down, having been a promoted side, but this season a bit more of a struggle, perhaps due to a much changed squad. Are they yet to really get going and yet to gel? But they do have Potaro up front, the joint top scorer, I should say, with 5 goals, alongside Petkov, who doesn't feature today. They're under pressure here from the off against Magdeburg, as you might expect. And they do have the second worst defence, but they are fine in attack. They do bang the goals in. They're a very entertaining side to watch, although they've had 2 losses in a row since a thrilling 5-3 win over bottom side Havelse. And last week, though, lost at home to Osnabrück, one of the other high flyers in the league, as the smoke here just starting to clear. The atmosphere, though, at boiling point already. Only 4 minutes in, and we almost saw an opening goal from Cheka. The shot turned away by Tida. That coming in the opening seconds. Magdeburg looking to get off to a good quick start. Skrimpitsky there, just brought down in midfield. So a free kick taken short there by Condé. The ball flicked on, but it will come to nothing there. Burger just trying to nod the ball onto one of the attacking players. But it's Tida who can take the goal kick here. 5 minutes in. And it's a long one as well. As we see the ball there just played directly into the face. I think it's Verl who's gone down. Whoa, taking the full brunt there of the clearance on the volley. A painful one, but he's okay to continue, just a little bit dazed. As Verl here in the dark strip, look to go on the attack, but it's been broken up already. Condé doing excellent work in that Magdeburg midfield. Well, they've gone all the way back to Reimann in goal, and it's a bit of a short back pass, hacks it clear. Unsurprisingly, not the best distribution. He was under major pressure there, Reimann, and Verl might just take a little bit of heart from that. There's the ball here out for Ochojski, continues to carry it in field, and they might go for the long ranger here. It comes in, it's straight down the throat though of Reimann, but an early sighter, and just perhaps a warning signal as well for Magdeburg. They're not going to have it all their own way here. Verl certainly know how to score goals. They've got 24 so far this season. Having said that, conceded 27. Decent enough on the road though, 11 goals for, 12 away. It's got off to a frenetic start. That one big chance in the opening seconds for Cheka. No clear-cut opportunities since then. A long ranger coming in from Verl. As the ball fed forward quickly here, and this is Attic dribbling infield. Little ball across, and the defender there has to get across to clear. Well, he's so dangerous. At the moment, it seems as though Verl unsure whether just to hang off and not go in and perhaps concede a foul or a yellow card, or to go in hard and press the man. He's getting a lot of space out there at the moment, and that could hurt them. There's another free kick here for Magdeburg. Chance to feed the ball into the box with quality. Attic again, it is standing over it. And it's fired in, and perhaps the chance there, but just too much on it. Stretching there, I think, was Jurgensen. In fact, Burger. Oh, it's not far away from the studs there of Burger. Here he is again with the throws. We see Gerino Capreti. Somewhat of a local legend at Verl, bringing the team up through the leagues to get to the Dritte Liga, and keeping them there as well. As we're about to come up towards 10 minutes played. As Brunke here, just dropping deep to pick up possession. Condé taking over, can't find the ball through. The Verl here aren't just going into their shells, they are trying to play forward and progressive football when they can. Although Attic spots another gap here, playing the ball across, trying to play the 1-2 there. Just breaking down in the penalty area. They'll come straight back at them though. Bell and Condé just exchanging passes. Well, he looks a man absolutely on fire at the moment, Attic. With 6 goals, 9 assists so far. And so clever as well. Always seems to find an angle to get the pass away. Coming off that left-hand side. Oh, throw upfield for Verl. Putaro there just couldn't hold the ball up though. Oh, Knost back to Reimann. And that's better distribution from him, or I was going to say it is, but it's ended up dropping out of play wide, looking for Müller on the wing. Now back, as Verl will look to try and silence this crowd. That could take some doing. But if they can get to 20 minutes with a clean sheet intact, they'll see that as good progress for them up against the league leaders. Will we see a statement here today from Magdeburg for the rest of the season? Or is it going to be Verl who will bounce back from a couple of defeats? As Condé there goes down, it was a heavy challenge from Korbos. The American there just coming in a little hastily as Condé just stumbling there as he got into possession, giving him a chance, Korbos, a sight of the ball, but he could get nowhere near it. As the ball hammered clear now by Verl into the corner. Offside flag raised there in the end against Verl, I believe. And it's going to go down as the... Indeed, it is a offside decision given. It's a strange one, didn't look it. As Reimann plays the ball immediately up, looking for Brunker, just saying that I want it up to the chest, not over my head. As there's the interception coming in, but it's played immediately across back for Rabic of Verl here, making good progress down the left-hand side, trying to feed the ball to the edge of the box. He's managed to do that, but Condé coming in on the heavy touch and then winning the free kick. Rabic there just showing how Verl could hurt Magdeburg, carrying the ball confidently. As at the moment they are going toe-to-toe with the leaders, making a bit of a mockery at the moment of the league positions, but it is still early on in the game, coming up towards quarter of an hour. Knost there just bringing that attack to an end with a foul coming in on the left-hand side, and Verl have the chance now to get the ball into the box. They haven't taken it, taking it short instead, and it's a deflected effort. And goodness me, nearly the opener there. Was it the save from Reimann, or did it come off the woodwork? No, catching Magdeburg there half asleep as they lined up expecting the ball to come in. It's off the bar from Putaro. It was deflected on its way in. The goalkeeper getting nowhere near that one. Oh, almost a shock lead for the away side. So Magdeburg now well aware that they're in a game here. Verl certainly not rolling over. And Christian Tietz just looking a little bit concerned there. And they got off to that electrifying start, the home side, with the early chance for Čeka in the opening 30 seconds, but that's as close as they've come. Now Verl attacking from left back, finds Atik. And just trying to calm this game down here, Magdeburg, by keeping possession. Popping the ball around nicely here at the moment. Now the longer ball forward. Trying to rake one out there for Čeka. Can't pick it up. Then the long ball forward for Rabic on the other side for Verl. But couldn't bring the ball under control. All the way back here to Tida, who since that opening 30 seconds has been relatively quiet. And thumping one downfield here. It's Condé, wins the header, but Verl pick up the ball in the centre circle. This is Berlinski. And appeals perhaps for a penalty. No, none coming in actually from Rabic. It was a scrappy challenge on him. Burger up towards midfield. And that's well covered by Mirchev. Now towards the left for Verl. And drifting infield, and a chance perhaps here for Rabic to go on the dribble again into the box. And just stopped by Verl. He's kept it in as well. And wins the free kick too. Relieving a little bit of pressure there for the home side. Rabic just suggesting he needs a little bit more support when he's on the ball like that. Condé playing the cross-field ball, brought down brilliantly by Atik here, and continued his run. No free kick given. Magdeburg still in possession. It's clipped over the top here, looking for Čeka, and that's good goalkeeping from Tida, controlling his penalty area. Obviously a good call there towards the centre-back to leave. It's almost 20 minutes on the clock here, and Verl growing in confidence. There's a sign of it. Berlinski played in down the right-hand side. The cross comes in. Good defending. Rabic picks up the pieces. Can they get a shot away? No, they can't. In the end, it was Ochojski who ruined the opportunity as back then on the counter-attack, just stopping it. And that's the first yellow card of the game. His 6th of the season already. And let's have a look at it here as Magdeburg look to get away through Condé. And yeah, the trip and the shirt tug just to make sure that, as we see that immaculate touch there from Atik a couple of minutes ago. And then the no foul given. Looked as though it was quite the physical challenge, and they've got away with it again there, Verl. The referee trying to keep the game flowing. Verl in the end penalised. Well, they've managed to reach the 20-minute mark intact, Verl. That's a success. Now they've got to reach half an hour. They've neutralised Magdeburg effectively so far. Their tactical plan obviously working, and they have had opportunities to attack as well. Still a thunderous din around the stadium though, as the Magdeburg fans look to lift their players, get their noses in front. As the ball here held up by Brunker, and winning the free kick as well. I think the referee just waiting to see if there were any advantage there. As it's good, strong physical play from the striker, but you can see two players around him. Too much pressure in the end for the referee's liking, and Attic here has the chance to bend this in. It's punched well clear by Tida. Back over the top again, flicked on, and a chance here, and it's been taken brilliantly as well. Although flagged offside, Chika. What a pity. Midway through the first half, that was an exceptional first-time finish. And looking straight across at the referee's assistant, raised his flag immediately. On a ball over the top by Müller. Great idea. Chika just mistiming it. As play flies back up the other end here through Berlinski, and perhaps a chance for Putara, but that's excellent defending. Just to ease him off the ball there, Knost. Oh, both sides getting joy in attack, and it's been a very good game so far despite the lack of goals. Coming up towards 24 minutes. As that's given away. Slack defending from Magdeburg, and then equally slack attacking from Verl. Couldn't punish the home side there, and Attic here leads the charge. Dribbles into the box at pace, tries to get it across. It's towards the edge of the box. It dribbles in to the back of the net. I don't believe it, Chika. Well, he had a goal ruled out only a couple of minutes ago by the offside flag, and this time though he makes it count, but a horrible deflection on his shot from the edge of the box, and there was nothing the keeper could do that time. Tida, an agonising wait as it dribbled over the line. Well, Verl caught out here by the pace and trickery of Attic. Half-headed clear straight to the feet of Chiku, just trying to toe poke it in the general direction of the goal. No real conviction in it, to be honest, just digging it out, and it bamboozles the keeper completely with the deflection. 25th minute, 1-0 Magdeburg. They're into the lead again, his third of the season, Jacob. Well, he had the first sight of goal after only 30 seconds, had a goal ruled out for offside a couple of minutes ago, and now finally it is on the score sheet. And Verl, well, they perhaps just left themselves a little bit too open there when they were on the attack. They sniffed out a chance for themselves after some slack defending from Magdeburg. It broke down almost immediately and Magdeburg were away. And don't forget as well that Verl also hit the bar earlier on through Putaro's deflected long-range effort. Verl have now got to make sure that the floodgates don't open. Another poor pass there from Magdeburg though. It's Bielinski interested now down the right hand side here for Korbos. Trying to challenge in the corner, wins it back off Conde. Immediately feeding the ball into the box. It wouldn't drop for a dark shirt, and Kat can come away with it. Sending it down the line here for Brunker. He's all alone at the moment as he gets into the box, takes it on, and blocked by the defender in front of him there. Well, this is end-to-end at the moment, very open game. That goal has perhaps given Magdeburg extra impetus to try and get the cushion, and Verl now know that they need to attack to get back into this. It's an intriguing match indeed. Ochojski trying to thread one through. Does drop in the end for Bielinski to fire one at the near post. And in the end, a comfortable stop really for Reimann, but it's out for the corner for Verl. Good reaction to falling behind from Guerrino Capreti's team. As the Magdeburg fans are creating such a great atmosphere here. The call and response. We need good defending from their team here as the corner comes in, the header, and saved in the end by Reimann. He's probably been the busier of the two keepers, in fact, the Magdeburg stopper. And that's Müller getting good distance forward on that ball from the defensive part of midfield. And the attack just slowing down in pace at the moment. Up towards Brunker, couldn't hold it up. And that's a lovely ball down the left-hand side. Verl could be in again here for Bielinski. Just a little bit too high for him to bring it down comfortably, but they've kept possession. And then another crunching challenge coming in, and Conde gives the ball away. And Verl always seem to be going directly for the heart of the Magdeburg defence. That seems to be their tactic. Good attitude at the moment from the away side. Trying to pressure Magdeburg as much as possible. There's Bell just keeping that one in on the turn. Now Burger. There's the half-hour mark just coming up now. And a longer ball forward this time for Magdeburg. Trying to get Brunker onto it, but it's good defending from Schäfer. Just the back pass though from him holding up. And Tida had to come out under pressure to clear. Magdeburg trying to pin back Verl as much as possible. And on the balance of play, you would say that an equaliser from Verl looks more likely than 2-0 for the hosts. I know with this man Attic on the ball, you never know what's going to happen as Chika goes for goal again. And sliced wide, as we'll see another yellow card here in the build-up to that strike from Chika. As we see the chance there for Verl from the earlier corner. Oh, completely unmarked there was the number 9 Rabic. Magdeburg getting away with that one, really. Schäfer, I think, was the man in trouble for bringing down Attic and getting the yellow card. So that's the second yellow card of the game, with just over 30 minutes gone. Bach and Schäfer, the players, in trouble with the referee. Bell just trying to flick it over the Verl man there. Ochojski, though, will take the throw in. Verl very positive in their approach here, looking for this equaliser. Refreshing to see. I think a lot of teams against Magdeburg this season have rather just lined up and looked not to be beaten. Verl going for it themselves, although they have to at 1-0 down. Of course, that does mean there will be gaps at the back for the away defence. Oh, Christian Tietz now looking a lot more relaxed that his team have got their noses ahead. Now Condé doesn't give the ball away that time, finding Attic and getting it back again. And Attic again, always involved. Couldn't find the ball there towards the edge of the box as a long ball is fed forward towards Putaro. And in the end, relatively comfortable. Knost back to his keeper. Müller. At the moment, Piggy in the middle for Putaro. Finally, he's joined by a couple of his teammates to lead the press. As here comes Brunke again, feeding the ball towards Chika. He's done really well to hold it up here, twisting, turning. And the shot from the edge of the box is in the end blocked. Now back to Brunke again. Well, he was just taking on the left-footed volley. Not much else he could do, really. And into the arms of Tida. But Attic and Chika really causing problems for Verl. Well, here's the offside originally for Chika. That came just a couple of minutes before his opening goal. It was the flick on its way through to him that made him offside. As up the other end, Verl win themselves a corner kick. Putaro across to take, by the looks of it. And the Magdeburg centre-back Burger certainly looks as though he's a man who knows he's up for the battle here. Trying to organise the defence. As in fact Rabic it is who takes the short corner. Gets the ball back again. Now it's towards the penalty spot, but cleared. Back in again. Rabic couldn't gather Verl bombarding Magdeburg at the moment with these balls into the box. Here comes another one. And it's a rather easier clearance this time for Magdeburg. The ball in from Korbos. Neither here nor there, really. After a couple of dangerous deliveries. And we've got 9 minutes on the clock now in the first half. And taking a ball out of defence here is Knost, striding out and continuing his run as well for Magdeburg to bolster the attack. He's decided to stay up there as well. Sheer numbers in the box at the moment as it's a deflected cross in from Verl. Well, seeing two sides here really committed to attack, it's got to be said. And really good quality on show as well. As Krempitsky picks out the ball to the right-hand side. Here he is again, trying to direct operations. Knost is still up there, but Verl now have picked up the ball. And a chance to punish Magdeburg, but that's a brilliant challenge coming in. As Kart lines one up and strikes it from distance, but again a long way wide on his wrong foot, you would say. Tremendous challenge coming in though on Rabic. Would have been a magnificent goal had he just thundered that one into the bottom corner. Oh, for once the stadium is quiet for just a couple of seconds before the leader of the chant starts up again. I think the fans here really enjoying what they're seeing. Both sides, in fact. Even though the travelling fans seeing their side one down. There we see that decision against Cheka. And it was a close one, but he was off. Volleyed clear by Verl this time. Can only find Knost. Again, the distribution from the back from Magdeburg, just presenting a chance of Verl to come forward themselves, and they've won a free kick on the right-hand side. Belinsky going down under the challenge of Verl. And again, Rabic stands over the set piece. Just over 5 minutes remaining of the half. Can Verl go in all square? It's got good shape to it as it comes in and rather hits a player at the back post there. Bouncing into the arms of Reimann, and he's given the ball away. But Krempitsky gets onto the loose ball. Finds Attic dropping very deep into his own half. Here he is again on the right wing for a while. Well, he does have a free role, can go wherever he thinks he can hurt the opposition the most. That's good pressing, but the referee there giving the free kick against Ochojski. Now Brinker, and there's a man down for Verl, but play continues, and that's an excellent header back by Ochojski to his own keeper. And the ball down the channel there, easily picked up by Burger. And Korbos coming in with the foul in the centre. No real hurry to take this free kick this time. Magdeburg, as we can see, Ochojski just complaining to the referee. Perhaps there was a over physical challenge coming in on him. Nothing more doing though. Magdeburg get the ball rolling again. 3 minutes to go before half time. They're 1-0 up and they'll want to desperately keep the lead going into the dressing room. Oh, it's been a very entertaining game so far in the Dritte Liga. Verl really giving as good as they've got. But it's Magdeburg who found the finish, a deflected effort coming in from Chika to break the deadlock. The goal timed in the 25th minute. It's been a good reaction to going one down from Verl. And will be interesting to see how they come out in the second half if they're still trailing. Oh, just a small band of their travelling away fans here in the corner. There are a couple of men down now for Magdeburg. Looks as though Chika has been caught in the thigh area, or perhaps a more painful area. Yeah, the knee right where it hurts. He's back up and ready to go. Now Conde. And for Müller. And space here on the left wing. And the whistle going. And it's a free kick for Verl. That's been signalled. Oh, Christian Tietz not too happy with that decision. I doubt there'll be much time added on. We've barely had a stoppage really in the game. Just the one goal from Cheka on 25 minutes. That deflected shot from the edge of the box, just trying to toe poke it towards goal. Came off a defender, flat-footed the keeper completely. And that's the only goal we've seen so far, but we've seen multiple chances at either end. As Butaro hit the bar with a deflected effort as well for Verl. And the first big chance coming for Chika in the opening 30 seconds or so. It looks as though we are going to go in at half-time with Magdeburg. The leaders one to the good against strugglers Verl, but it's been a pretty even game so far. And as I mentioned, very entertaining as well. A really open game. As 1 minute of time added on has been signalled. We're already 20 seconds into that. It's just a reaction there from Bielinski. To having conceded the free kick, and he's going to get his name taken as well by the referee for that show of petulance. Well, as soon as the game gets going again, I would expect the referee to blow the half-time whistle. So indeed the leaders do go in at half-time, 1 to the good. Chica with the goal. And you can join us in 15 minutes or so for the second half to see if Magdeburg can hold that lead. welcome back to the second half of this Dritte Liga match between leaders Magdeburg and relegation strugglers Verl. At half-time it's 1-0 to the home side Magdeburg. A goal in the 25th minute from Cheka, making the difference, a deflected effort into the bottom corner. Unfortunate really for Verl, who've given as good as they've got so far in the game. Let's see if they can draw themselves level, cause something of an upset at the leaders, or whether Magdeburg can increase their lead. It's been a fairly even game so far. Both teams committed to attacking, and it's made for a very entertaining fixture so far. The opening opportunity coming for Cheka in the opening 30 seconds, and from then on in it was pretty hectic stuff. Magdeburg just getting their noses in front, but Verl also having their opportunities, with Putaro striking the bar, a deflected effort from outside the box there. But at the moment the leaders sitting pretty, going back 4 points clear of second place Osnabrück, and that's where they'll want to finish the day. So immediately Magdeburg here going on the attack. I'm sure that their coach here, Christian Tietz, will have told them to keep on going, as they were. Felt a very dangerous side, as we have seen. They're not lying down and rolling over, although we see some rolling around here as the first free kick is given against Krempitsky, and he's yellow carded for that one. The first yellow for Magdeburg today, but the third in the game overall. Just a tread on the foot there from Krempitsky, right in front of the referee. Can't get away with that. As the first half absolutely flew by. Barely a stoppage in that first 45, and we'll be hoping for more of the same fun in this second period. Schäfer plays the ball out from the back. He's one of the players on a yellow card. Lannert going down under the challenge of Kat there. Verl certainly know what they've got to do here, and Guerino Capreti would have been impressed with his team showing in the first half despite trailing. Absolutely glimmers of hope that they can get back into this. More than warning signals for Magdeburg that they're dangerous, as they come away with the ball once again. This is back out towards the right hand side now. Now can they get a quality cross in? It does come in, but it's right into the hands there of Reimann, who, as I mentioned during the first half, surprisingly the busier of the two keepers. So throw in for Kat here on the right hand side. A good hold-up play by Brunker. And it's broken off, though, down the other end. And perhaps another chance here for Verl. In it comes, and just ahead, though, of Bach, who had broken forward from midfield with the late run there. Couldn't get in on the ball from Berlinski. Dangerous start to the second half from the away team. That time, though, flagged offside. And the sun into the eyes there of Reimann, as you can see. Maybe a cap required. There's the throw in here for Magdeburg. Bielinski that time just dribbling out of play. Back getting through, good work in this second half so far. It's been a bright opening to it from Verl. As brought down there is Rabic. Cat with the challenge in on him. Coming in late, just flicked away from him by Rabic. No card shown this time. And a good free kick opportunity for Verl here. Korbos standing over it. As we see Reimann directing his wall. And Korbos could well go for this direct. It's a really good chance here. Well, it's deflected up and over, off the wall. Trying to whip it up and over and down, but just taking a nick on its way through off Burger. And now the resulting corner to come in. Magdeburg under early pressure here. Short corner routine. As it will be another corner. Rabic trying to dribble into the box. Cheka doing well in the defensive third for his team that time. Did a lot of good work in the opening half attacking. And the next corner in quick succession for the away team. Fed in this time. And away, can Atik get there first? He does, he goes down. And Okoyski is saying to the referee it was a complete dive. Well, he's absolutely convinced it's a dive. It was a spectacular fall from Atik, but he looks in some pain. And that's the next yellow, his fourth of the season. Let's see, Atik just nicking the ball here, and he's fully caught. I'm sorry, but that looks very incriminating from that angle. Taking a swipe at the ball, Okoyski, and only catching the man. Well, his appeals were in vain anyway, as Magdeburg get the free kick. And they're glad as well that Atik is back up and running, just limping slightly, but he's made of stern stuff. Oh, here they come again. Magdeburg through Cheka, that time just overrunning the ball. And the quick break on here for Verl down the other end, but Bielinski challenged successfully by Burger. Long throw opportunity for Verl here. Coming up towards 10 minutes into the second half, but you've got that one wrong. Korbos couldn't get there to keep it in. A lot of pressure on the Magdeburg goal at the moment, and Reimann, I think, just being warned here for a little bit of time wasting, perhaps, by the referee. When it comes to something when the league leaders at home, wasting a bit of time whenever necessary against one of the league strugglers. That just goes to show how dynamic Verl have come out of the dressing room at the moment. It's been a quiet second half from Magdeburg. As that's just hacked clear, the ball bouncing off Bielinski, didn't expect it to come through to him. Now back over the top, and that will just bounce through for Reimann. As they go all the way back to Reimann again. Knoss tried to dribble the ball out of defence, as we saw him do in the first half, but had his avenues all shut off, as Conde on the half turn in midfield flicks the ball forward for Krempitsky. Now out for Chica on the right wing. The danger man, or one of the danger men I should say, alongside Attic for Magdeburg. As that's brilliant skill from Krempitsky, winning the ball and then flicking it for himself. Here he goes, it's got to be two, it's over the bar. Well, Brunker with a golden opportunity there, and you can see he's angry with himself. He was shouting something at Krempitsky. Maybe he was expecting the midfielder to go for it himself. It's beautiful play. And in the end, well over the bar. It's in fact gone out for the corner. As it comes in, and will arrive at the far stick here to the byline, back in again and into the arms of Tida. It was Kat who got there at that far stick, couldn't create anything. And Christian Tietzwell has just seen his side wake up finally from their slumber after half-time. As Verl, though, continue to go forward. Oh, this really is on a knife's edge at the moment, as Chica is the next into the book, for that challenge on Rabic, diving in. It's his first yellow of the season. Well, the pressure really building, and that goes to show it as well. That's more evidence that Magdeburg seriously cracking here. It's a poor one, really, from Chica. Typical attacker's challenge. So Putaro. Not too many dark shirts in the area, it's got to be said, and he's got the delivery all wrong. Straight out of play. Well, the atmosphere still absolutely terrific here at the MDCC Arena. Trying to rouse the home side. It's Verl who are doing the play at the moment. Half a chance maybe. Conde stepping in, perfectly timed. Bielinski just wants the players to just push up even more. As we're about to see a change for the away side, a double change coming up. It's going to be Mirchev coming off for Schwermann, and Bielinski for Akono. Kuno scored the consolation goal in the 2-1 loss last week to Osnabrück. Let's see what he can do in the final half hour of this game. Anything is possible now with 30 minutes to go. Really, you've got to say, if Magdeburg can make it 2-0, then it's almost game over with that cushion. Verl pushing on here, looking to make it 1-1. So finely balanced. There's Chika. Tries to dribble between two, still gets the ball to Artik, and it's off the foot of the post. Well, he only needs a sniff of an opportunity, Artik. He was onto it in a flash. And Christian Tid's disappointed to see it come back off the woodwork. Just skipping in here, and from the tightest of angles, firing it across the keeper, who's relieved to see it come back off that post. Got terrific power into it as well. As that's a lift though for Magdeburg. Perhaps they can exploit these gaps that are starting to appear at the back for Verl. As they go on the attacks, just kept in there. Well, the referee there flagging for a free kick there against Kuno. I'm not entirely sure what he's seen there. And you can see Capretti completely agreeing with me. And the ball forward by Kat. Easily picked up by Bach. Verl at the moment winning the midfield battle. But both sides now have hit the woodwork. Putaro in the first half for Verl, and now in the second half, Artik. Almost getting the second for Magdeburg. Just over an hour played. Very, very exciting. But the tension certainly not transmitting itself down onto the field. It's very open indeed. I think both sets of players really enjoying being involved in this one. Now it's Artik again, trying to force the ball through that time. A gap that wasn't really there with two players facing him. Ball somehow finding its way through towards Artik here. Trying to link up with Chika. Just taking a tumble. And the ball away again by Verl. Well, they certainly do not look like a team who are fourth from bottom in the Dritte Liga. As a long ranger comes in here, the ball just sitting up nicely, but easily fielded by Riemann. Worth a hit though, you never know. And here goes Rabic, just been a little bit quiet the last couple of minutes. Getting more involved again now. Good ball out towards the left. Now back across to the right-hand side. And fired towards the centre, and that's an easy catch for Reimann. Well, he's been busy, but everything he's done has been excellent. The Magdeburg keeper patrolling that area. As we're 20 minutes now into the second half. And it's been a good half so far for Verl. But on the counter-attack, Magdeburg still looking dangerous. Attic striking the post. A couple of minutes ago. On this evidence, you can't see Verl struggling for much longer this season. If they can play like this, they must get themselves out of trouble. Remember, they're against the league leaders today. And nothing they could do about the only goal of the game so far from Chika. His strike from the edge of the box, horribly deflected. Nothing that Tida could do to stop it dribbling into the bottom corner. The goal coming on 25 minutes. There's another run forward here from Magdeburg. The ball curled over towards the far side. It's just kept in by Bell. Now whipped back across, and that will be a corner for Magdeburg. We can see the rain now driving down. And that could add yet more drama to proceedings. A slippery pitch, it could favour attackers. Can Verl defend this corner from Attic? He swings it over, punched well clear by Tida. It looks as though fresh legs required for Magdeburg, with Rohrig coming on. A defender, perhaps Christian Tietz, feeling they need a bit more back there. As there's a shooting opportunity for Magdeburg, but it's sent soaring over the bar. Chika again, the man with the sight of goal. Well, who is Rohrig going to replace here? He's not come on yet. Play continues with Verl on the attack. Rebic. Still trying to find space. Ball out wide right now, shifted across by Verl, looking in for Kuno. And now the strike coming in, but an easy one to stop there. And what can Attic create? Well, he's played the ball across nicely here. And a curling opportunity surely coming up here. It's a cross-come shot in the end from Kat. Was either looking for goal or Attic closing in on that far stick. It looked as though he was caught in two minds in the end. And it's neither nor. As it's going to be Kat who is withdrawn. That was his final action. Rohrig, the man coming on for him with just over 20 minutes to go. cleared by Verl. It won't stick though this time for them, and well, it looks as though it could have been a free kick there for Magdeburg. Nothing given. They've won the ball back again in midfield anyway as Conde tries to drive through midfield. Let's have another look at it here. But I don't think that Lannert is getting anywhere near the ball, to be honest. I was about to see another change from Magdeburg. It looks as though it's Schuler who is about to come on. Striker. Again, the switch just delayed here as there's half a chance there for Verl, but the offside flag raised anyway against Bach. He tried to arrive late on that free kick coming in. Well, we're into the final 20 minutes now, and still balanced here. Magdeburg 1 up, looking for the cushion, but it's Verl who are pushing more for the equaliser. How is the game going to end? That's Chica, that's lovely play down the right-hand side. Trying to get Knost involved again from the back. Just bouncing off Jurgensen. The corner kick then for the home side. Attic to take again. Looking up for the options. Knost is in there. Across it comes. The header! Just over the bar there from Brunke. Well, it was right onto his forehead. You would have expected him to get it at least on target here. Just got under it slightly, sent it over the bar. Well, now the change is going to be made, and that's his final action. So Schuler, like for like replacement for Brunke up front. Well, the target man really putting himself about. Let's see what Schuler can do. Similar build. Verl also going to make a switch. Plenty of them being made at the moment. Putaro, who hit the bar in the first half, as close as they've come. He is off, and Steinwender is on now. One attacker off, another attacker on. Fresh legs up front. Just over 15 minutes to go. Can Verl make the breakthrough in front of their travelling contingent, trying to make as much noise as possible, being drowned out somewhat by the home fans. As Schuler gets the ball back here for Attic, and couldn't quite get the placement and power on it required to beat the keeper there. Tida. It's going to be those kind of opportunities you think that are going to fall the way of Magdeburg now, with Verl both tiring and going all out attack to try and pick up a point here away from home. Here they come again, Magdeburg, looking to end the game strongly. Chika wins the corner off the defender. I'm saying that he didn't hear the call from Attic. Another opportunity to get the ball into the box here. It's a high one this time towards the far stick. Schuler looking to head it across, but Verl have dealt with it. And now the counter possibly on. Akuno looking to press. Steinwender also on Reimann, but he's got it well clear. Krempinski through for Schuler. Great ball, great goal. 2-0 Magdeburg, and the sub has done it. Absolutely brilliant play from the leaders, and they've been made to work very, very hard for this, but finally they've got the cushion they were looking for. Well, Krempinski in on it ahead of Kordos there, and that's a brilliant little ball with the outside of his boot right into the path of the striker Schuler. Played across the goalkeeper. He makes it look simple. Far from it. Tida perhaps could have come out and narrowed the angle a little bit more there. He was retreating. But Schuler gets his 6th of the season. And that's pretty much, you would say, that must seal the deal. The 3 points surely heading the way of the leaders. Oh, Christian Tietz's side battling away. Not perhaps the best performance of the season so far from them, but now the table makes very good viewing for them. 4 points clear of Osnabrück, 7 clear of third place Meppen. As it's very tight from third all the way down to 12th, 13th, only 5 points separating them. And Magdeburg trying to break away, make an early run for the championship. Osnabrück might have something to say about that, but there's already a gap of 4 points with 15 games gone. Well, today Magdeburg not really blowing away Verl, but showing that they can do both the gritty, nasty stuff you need in defence, and when they get the opportunities, they are pretty clinical. And of course, they've got that magical ingredient up front in Attic. And Chika as well. Looks a very dangerous player getting the first goal. First half, he was really causing problems for Verl. They seem to have a good blend in there under Christian Tietz. An experienced coach who knows what he's doing. But on the other hand, you have to feel sorry for Verl, who have put so much into this game. A lot of the entertainment factor has been because of their approach to it. Going on the attack, if not from the off, trying to contain Magdeburg more. But once they fell behind, the immediate response was to try and get the level up, as they might get a consolation here, but Reimann doing well to slide out and collect. As it stands, Verl are fourth from bottom in the Dritte Liga, but I've got to say, I think they've got the quality to get out of trouble. Again, it's tight down there as well. Duisburg in 18th, also on 16 points, but you go all the way up to 8th spot. Victoria Berlin on 21. And Kaiserslautern, well, we've seen that they've had a couple of wins on the spin. Suddenly they're all the way up to 6th. That's how tight the Dritte Liga can be in Germany. As we see Krempinski is coming off with 9 minutes to go. Brilliant assist it was for the second goal to seal it, surely. Riekman replacing him, and Chika, who grabbed the opener. Granatovski on for him. Well, really good run out today for Chika. The man signed from Schalke in the summer. Sure, he's one of the players that they've signed, Magdeburg, who feel they should be playing at a higher level. And if they continue in this vein, they will be next season. Although Verl here looking again to make life difficult for Magdeburg. The layoff to the edge of the box, the shot coming in, and it's well blocked there. Again, it was Rabic looking to make something happen for his team. The ball bouncing here uncomfortably for Magdeburg. They got it out. Granatovski can't find a blue and white shirt though. As it's a challenge coming in there from Jurgensen. Foul. No yellow card though. To add to the 6 so far shown by the referee. 4 for the away side. It's been far from a rough game though. As here's Rabic again with the nutmegs on Granatovski. Wants the free kick and accidentally, or is it on purpose, barges into the referee as he appeals for it, and that's the next yellow. Well, some frustration being shown now by Verl, and they're going to have to keep their discipline. Well, on that, Rabic looks as though he's coming off to be replaced by Saljek. Saljek, the veteran, 38 years old, has been around the block in Germany. Ex-St. Pauli and Paderborn man. As there's another late chance here for Verl, but it's a good challenge on Okuno. He doesn't get to play that often anymore, Saljek, but back in the day was a dangerous striker. And now the Magdeburg fans turn their attentions to trying to get their men over the line here. The 2 up, looking good for the 3 points. For the longest time, it really was in the balance. A fine performance from Verl away from home. I'd have to say, making Magdeburg look pretty ordinary for league leaders. But that's a real sign of champions. If you can play a little bit under strength. Of course, they've got lots of injuries as well, Magdeburg. And still come away with the 3 points. Absolutely vital. As they've got this winning mentality under Christian Tietz. Well, the chants have been non-stop from way before kick-off in the MDCC Arena. It appears as though everyone is fully invested into this promotion campaign for Magdeburg, both on field, on the sidelines and in the stands. It's such a difficult league to get out of. As I said, it's really tight in behind them. Teams bouncing around the table every couple of weeks, from promotion hunt to relegation battle and vice versa. And Magdeburg will want to get as clear of that as possible, as early as possible. So far, so good for them. Oh, Reimann has been absolutely immaculate today. He's had plenty to do. And he's done it all very, very well indeed. Oh, no chance from the stands of "We want 3." I think that the fans realising that champagne football not always possible. As Attic here though goes for goal and thumped clear by Tida. Now on the counter-attack, Verl. Well, it's 5-on-3 at the moment as it stands. Can they get the ball across? They do! And it's a great save at the near post there by Reimann. It was Salic, I believe, who got the little strike in on goal at the near post area, denied by the keeper. Now Attic bringing the ball down with his chest. Shifting it down the channel to the byline here, looking for a five-a-side style goal. And the ball delivered across, but no one in there looking for the tap home. Granatowski doing so well to get in there. Waited and waited. And then finally the chance had gone. Here we see at the other end, the ball across here. And indeed it is Salic. Now you never lose that instinct. As there we see the long ranger from Attic. Just before that, chances coming thick and fast here at the moment. Perhaps a penalty. And the referee waves it away. Says the defender got the ball there. Steinwender going down. Well, we're into the final minute and a corner for Verl. Looking for a consolation as they got last week against Osnabrück. I think they can be proud of their performances. It's been a tough fixture list for them with the top two coming in quick succession. I think once they play teams in the lower echelons, they will surely climb up the table, as now there's a 4-on-2 attack here for Magdeburg to finish it off. It's Bell, and it's a brilliant save from Tida to keep it at 2. Play racing from one end to the other. It's been a great game of football. Perhaps not as many goals as you would expect from such a spectacle, but it's been really, really entertaining. Both sides really enjoying the space that they've been gifted. As there'll be a late corner now for Magdeburg. They're not keeping it in the corner, they're going to swing it over. Okuno, though, should clear here. Tries to dribble his way out, and he's not managed to do so. As there'll be 3 minutes of time added on. Well, Verl still pushing forwards here, looking for a miracle. There's the ball there, just coming off the heels of a defender, and easy for Reimann to take, just calming down the team. Not in any hurry to bowl this out. Just running down the clock now towards an inevitable 3 more points for Magdeburg. Well, they've shown exactly what they've got here in the promotion hunt, and for me, it's exactly what's needed to get out of this league. This is another sprawling save there from Reimann. Doesn't look too happy with the players in front of him, but dealt with it easily enough. As they've got that grit, that determination. They don't know when they're beaten. Good disciplined performance as well, really. Not getting too frustrated. But Verl also performing admirably. I do hope that they keep faith in Guarino Capretti, because he's obviously got his team playing for him. Not quite getting the rewards that perhaps they deserve today. Perhaps a point would have been fair on them from what they've invested, but Magdeburg just showing that little bit more experience, and they were a little bit more clever in their game management than Verl. As that's a poor attempt from the edge of the box. That should just about be that. Steinwender fancied a crack here. As we see, yeah, that was the penalty appeal from earlier, and a perfectly timed challenge it was, coming in from Müller. As the 3 minutes about to come up, so Magdeburg then stay top of the Dritte Liga, 4 points clear of Osnabrück with this win. Schuler with the clincher towards the end of the game, as an enormous cheer goes up around the ground, the volume increasing even more. And they've done just the job this afternoon, Magdeburg, against a battling and very plucky Verl, who will feel themselves unlucky not to get a point here. Well, thanks very much for joining us for that Dritte Liga match. It was an absolute pleasure, great entertainment. Join us next time for more of the same, hopefully. From me, it's goodbye.